I spent the night just a few miles from one of the most famous stops along Route 66. This morning, it was finally time to see what all the fuss was about. I've driven past this exit more times than I can count. Every trip, I tell myself, I'll catch it next time. Well, next time finally showed up. Before we get there, a quick thank you to my channel members. Your support helps keep these adventures rolling, and I really appreciate every one of you. From the parking lot, you'd never guess what's waiting beyond the visitor center. It's funny how one of the biggest natural attractions in Arizona does such a good job of hiding itself. Before I even made it inside very far, this caught my eye.
Oh, this is the rear landing gear tire for the space shuttle.
Next to an ordinary car tire. Makes you realize just how massive the shuttle really was. As I wandered through the exhibits, I expected to learn about a Meteor. What surprised me was just how much of the story connected to America's journey into space. Northern Arizona wasn't just shaped by an impact from space. It also helped prepare astronauts for their own trip there. Meanwhile, Pink had apparently found himself a new rock bed. I guess when you're a plush rat, a meteorite seems perfectly suited.
Comfortable?
Before heading outside, I decided to sit through a theater presentation. Usually, I'm the kind of person who heads straight to the main attraction, but this turned out to be well worth the few extra minutes. Watching it, one thing really stood out to me. Around 50,000 years ago, an iron meteorite the size of a small building slammed right into what is now northern Arizona at nearly 26,000 miles an hour. The impact happened in only a few seconds, but it changed the landscape forever. It was one of the best preserved impact sites anywhere on Earth. After that, there's really only one thing left to do. Go see it for myself. While I was busy learning about meteors, Fink apparently made first contact. Somehow, I'm not surprised. Weird respects weird. It's time to take a look at the crater itself. There's just one small problem. The wind. So they say the winds are at 55 miles an hour right now. I'm all secured here. And now there's the hat. My hat. Yeah, I was just hanging on to it for you.
Yeah, I think I'm going to.
Walking the crater rim wasn't happening today. And judging by the way things were whipping around, that was probably a good decision. Climbing higher, the harder the wind pushed back.
It's the highest point.
And then, there it was, nearly a mile across, more than 550 feet deep. But it still takes a minute for your eyes to catch up. Pictures don't prepare you for the scale. Standing here, it suddenly became very easy to understand why this place has fascinated people for generations. The only thing competing with the crater was the wind. At one point, I found myself hanging onto a handrail that barely reached my hips. That's when I decided the view was incredible. But becoming part of the crater wasn't on today's itinerary.
It's up there.
Before coming here, I thought Meteor Crater was simply a giant hole in the ground. It's so much more than that. The science, the history, and the stories connecting to this place made the visit far more memorable than I had expected. That's one of the things I enjoy most about traveling Route 66. Sometimes you stop because something looks interesting, and leave thinking about something completely different.
So as of filming this, it is $27 entry. $25 if you're a veteran, and I don't know what it is if you're a senior. I think it's worth it. And I'm not just saying that, just to be honest. I actually didn't want to pay that much, but because of the series that's going on right now, I figured I'd better. So, but I'm glad I did. Glad I did some stuff, and let's just get the heck out of this wind. Oh. One thing I also want to mention is that on the bottom of your receipt there is discounts for the gas station that's on the way out of here.
I came here expecting to see the aftermath of an ancient impact. Instead, I found a place that also played a role in humanity's journey into space. That's not a connection I ever expected to make, and that's why I keep following the roads like this. Before I left, I cashed the visitor coupon for a hot dog and a drink, $2.99. I called that a pretty good deal, especially after spending an afternoon getting sandblasted by the Arizona wind. A few miles later, I was right back where the day had started. The Meteor Crater Rest Area. The trucks were settling in for the night, and so was I. Another day, another stretch of Route 66, and another reminder that some of the best stories aren't always the ones you expect to find. Thanks for coming along on another Route 66 adventure. If you enjoyed the journey, I'd love to have you back for the next one. Until next time, see ya.